welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a home style Chinese dish known as ginger chicken. This is a kind of comforting weeknight's dinner which you can prepare easily at home. So without any delays, let's look into the ingredient list now. My first ingredient is of course chicken, and here I have a kilo of boneless Thai chicken which I have cut into long strips or bite-sized pieces. Next I have 200 grams of button mushroom, 1 bell pepper roughly chopped, about 5 cloves of garlic again roughly chopped, 1 big onion roughly chopped again, some spring onions, and I have separated the white and the green, about 2 sticks of it, and finally some ginger. This is a kind of young ginger, so I am using about 3 tablespoons of ginger juliennes, and if you are using the ordinary ginger, then use half the amount. Next, to marinate the chicken, I'll be using about 2 teaspoons of sweet soy sauce and 1 teaspoon of white pepper powder. And to prepare the sauce, I need half cup of chicken stock. If you don't have chicken stock, you can use water instead also. Along with it, I have 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, and finally a teaspoon of sugar. So I'll be starting off by marinating my chicken. For that, I'm going to start off with the white pepper along with the sweet soy sauce or kecap mayonnaise. I'm not going to add in any salt, only because the soy sauce usually contains good amount of salt in it. Give it a good mix. And here is my chicken well marinated, and now we are going to keep it aside and prepare the sauce. To prepare the sauce, I'll add in the oyster sauce to my chicken stock. Next goes in the sesame oil, dark soy sauce, fish sauce, and finally some sugar. Mix all the ingredients well, and the sauce for ginger chicken is ready. So let's start preparing Thai ginger chicken. For that, I have already heated my wok, and to it I am going to add in about a tablespoon of white oil. You need your gas to be on high flame. Once the oil heats up, I am going to add in the chopped garlic, next goes in the onions, along with the spring onion greens, the spring onion whites, mushrooms, and finally our chicken. Give a good stir, and now we'll cook our chicken till it is about 50% done. Once again, I would mention that cook it on high flame. We don't want our veggies to turn soggy. It's been about 4 minutes now, and my chicken is almost 50% cooked. At this point, I'm going to add in the ginger juliennes along with the chopped capsicum and our prepared sauce. Give a quick mix, and we'll cook this till the chicken is well cooked. Will take approximately another 4 to 5 minutes, and remember to cook it on high flame at this point. My chicken has been cooking for another 5 minutes now, and my chicken is completely cooked. There is a lot of sauce in it, but that is how ginger chicken is supposed to be. It is usually served with some rice, and we'll add in the final ingredient, that is the spring onion greens. One final mix, and I'm going to switch off the gas and serve it now. Thai ginger chicken is best served with some jasmine rice and fried eggs. For the fried eggs, I have heated up my oil in a pan, and to it I'm going to drop in the egg. Just be careful and keep splashing your oil on top. Cook the egg like this for about a minute or two till it is nice and brown from all sides. As you can see, it has started browning. And our fried egg is ready. My Thai ginger chicken is ready. And today I am serving it with some jasmine rice and fried egg. You can serve it with any kind of long grain rice. My ginger chicken is ready. Do try it in your home kitchen and enjoy it with your family. And on that note, I'm going to end this video here. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching.